Understanding the concept of the demand. The demand has the very interesting concept in the microeconomics. So the quantity department of any good is the amount of the good that buyers are willing and able to purchase at different prices and the different time. Many things determine the quantity demanded of any good, but one determinant plays a central role: the price of the good. Demand for the goods is the power of purchasing by the consumer and the able to purchase at the different time, and the main feature or the main central role is the role of the price in the demand. And the with the increasing of the 2 rupees per liter of the milk will lead to the decrease in the demand, and with the decrease in the 2 rupees of the milk or the 4 rupees will leads to the increase in the demand. So demand has the very interesting conceptualizations in the economics and comes towards the law of demand. Law of demand has the inverse relationship between the price and the quantity demanded. When the price increases, quantity demanded decreases. When the price decreases, quantity demanded increases. So it was given by the 18th and 19th century in the Alfred Marshall in his 1890 work Principles of Economics. So this is the how mm, clearly defined as the quantity demanded is the goods that buyers are willing and able to purchase at different prices, and the law of limit that there is a ceteris paribus. The quantity demanded increases with decrease in the price and decreases with the increase in the price. So these are the things which has to be noted down while understanding the concepts. The movement along the demand curve. So the income effect has the very important. With the increasing of the income, the consumer will mm, will demand more, and with the decrease in the income, so he tries to more towards substitutes of that thing so that he can consume and he can maintain the same level of utility and the and to similarly towards the same level. So the market demand is the overall demand, while the individual demand is based on how the individual is demanding at a different level. So remember this: the changes quantity refers to demand, it refers to the it is has the change that could become the increasing as well as decreasing. Both are included in the increasing or the change in quantity demand. Shift versus shift versus movement along the demand curve. Shift as well as demand has the shift refers to the things rather than the price. Other things, due to the other things, the increase or decreasing is known as the shift, and the due to the only price is known as the movement, which has the great effect on the demand curve. So overall, understanding this concept has the very great understandings in the economics. So what are the things other than the income price has the other goods which affect the demand? So income, with the increasing or the decreasing income, so it will affect the demand of the goods and services which are being demanded in the market. Complements are the which, like I think bacon and eggs, which are consumed simultaneously. With the income effect of the with the normal goods, which the increase in the income leads to the increase in the demand, and the falling income will also falling demand. So this is has the normal goods which will be good in the ceteris also. So overall, this has inferior goods while there has been not such thing. With the decrease in income, the demand of the inferior goods will rise. Like an example, if family was consuming bread and bread and meat, but with the decrease in income, the demand of the bread has increased with the decrease in income. So they consumed more of bread with the decrease in income. The taste is the part of the other than the price factors. The, the taste is the key determinant. With the taste, the things can be determined, and the demand has the central focus on the taste. Taste determines the different levels of utility and the demand. With the size, with the taste, it affects the most level of the demand, and the size and the structure of the population. What is the structure of the population? What is the highest part of the population consist of? That also affects the demand. If there is a highest level of old age, so demand for the them luxurious or the comfort and the rest things will affect, or demand for that things is very high. So this will cover the advertising has its only it has its own impact, so that advertisements can manipulate the consumer. Expectations of the consumer is also one of the factor. What is the consumer is expecting throughout the period of the things which he want to purchase, and what he has been expecting from his purchase. So overall, this has the great results in the understanding and the implementations of the great things in the understanding the demand. And this all are things understood in a way. At that point, this will be cleared with a very clear understanding, with a clear objectives. So demand has the very central role in the microeconomics, which can be only understood with deeper understanding of the conceptual clarity of the demand.